computer. Okay.
Okay, beautiful.
All right. Hey, my name's Amanda. This is for the video for Module 1, Part 2, Block 2, Task 2. I had an overall goal to complete this course by July of this year. However, that hasn't really gone according to exact plan, as I was unaware that assessments had a particular time frame that they were due in. Having 2 kids of my own have sort of put things on hold a little bit until I was notified by the AIF to obviously get the assessments done and get them handed in. So I've been working toward this since probably it was since January to get the course content done and then obviously get the assessments completed. This is obviously one part of it, so that's why we're here today. My objectives have pretty much remained the same. However, there have been some slight altercations in terms of the time frame that I've wanted to complete the tasks within. I had set a time frame of, a plan to basically complete my coursework every week, 1 day a week, dedicating time toward that. However, because of the time restrictions, I've had to obviously speed that up a lot. So the objectives to achieve the goal have only changed slightly. The KPI has just changed in terms of the time frame to complete also. So that brings me to my variation report, which I will now hopefully share with you. Can you see it?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so basically, as I've just shared with you, my objective 1 was slightly changed because of the overdue assessments, and the contingency plan to do with the risk. I have my own business with my partner, my business partner. So obviously just putting together a list of tasks that needed to be addressed for that, as opposed to what I needed to focus on with my course, allowed me to move through the course content really quickly without any distractions as to what needed to be completed for the business itself, my personal business, sorry. The objectives and the tasks, as I mentioned, altered slightly. However, the contingencies still worked really well for the risks that were put together for the original plan. Objective 2 was that I would complete, again, as I said, just a particular amount of time per week. However, I've had to speed that up and dedicate a lot more time to it. So to read, understand, and absorb one entire module every week so that I could then complete and do the assessment. It just meant that basically, again, my husband just needed to be, he works weekends, so he needed to be aware of what needed to be completed on my behalf so that he is home to obviously be with the children and attend to them, which he's been able to assist me with. And therefore, I've been able to meet the deadlines to submit my assessments by their due date. So I'll stop that sharing. And
Okay.
yeah, I would like if you could provide some feedback to me on possibly how I could prevent or minimize further variation of any of the objectives or tasks that I've shared with you today.
Oh, beautiful. Like my academic work plan is actually very similar. Instead of having a time frame, I was just to complete the course. So yeah, and I have found myself like if I only worked an hour a day for like 7-8 days a week, not 8 days a week, but 7-8 hours a week, usually that's enough. Unless said if I have to give certain task in or something like that, or I have to work certain videos or things with work just get so hectic, then it's a little bit of a scramble. But generally, I've found that working 7-8 hours a week is enough. So I've what business do you and your partner do? Does that keep you busy at all, or
Yeah, so
um
basically, my business partner is an auto electrician, works on heavy machinery and trucks. So it's a
mm,
breakdown business as well. So the phone's always ringing,
yeah,
clients are calling. I do all the administration and accounts for the business as well. So invoicing, contacting
yeah,
clients for payment, GST, pay as you go, all that type of stuff. So
yeah,
yeah,
that's like at odd hours as well, right? So
yeah, absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely.
No, I think what you're doing is very good. You need to find yourself a day where you know you're not going to get bothered, or somebody
Mhm.
can take care of the kids, or all the other distractions. Make sure you just sit down for a bit, just dig in, work a bit, try and get the course as far as you can, build your connections like you did with me, reaching out to your fellow participants just to for somebody to help you out. Um, yeah, even if it's just like a normal like this, help each other out with the task, or if whatever. um, but wish him call it. I'm actually not seeing much problem. That's generally how I would do it. Yeah,
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your comments with me. I appreciate it. And I'll take it
that's
on board. That 1 hour a day sounds like a good plan as well.
yeah. I just have myself. I work odd hours. Like I work like either morning or I work evening. So I always jump up and down. So I always have spare time just at different times.
Yeah, of the
Um,
day.
So I just after work, I'll just do an hour. Before work, I'll do something like that. And it's really, I found it's generally enough unless I have a hectic work week or I have a task assessment coming up.
Yeah.
Then it's a little bit. Then I find I sometimes have to do a little bit more a week.
Yes.
Um, but generally, just if you can do 1 hour a day, should be enough.
Yeah. Well, it sounds pretty practical and it sounds as though it would work. So it's something that I'll definitely put into practice.
Yeah, as much as you can. Yeah. But no, no,
Absolutely.
like I said, I'm really impressed. I'm like, oh shit, that's my that's my work plan, but better.
Oh, the only reason why I wanted to finish so quickly was because the idea is to, once my youngest daughter starts school, to open up like a wellness center or a gym of some sort. So
Yeah.
fast tracking it would be ideal. Hence the reason why I put that time frame on it. So
Mm.
yeah, hopefully all
Yeah,
things
that
go
caught me
well.
off by surprise as well. I was like, okay, cool. I'll just finish my theoretical and I'll do the task later. I'll just run through 4 more modules. Oh, never mind. I have to do the assessment. Oh, cool. But
Yeah,
But no, no, that's good. That's very good. It's always good to finish things as quick as possible. The quicker you finish it, the quicker you can send it in, the quicker it can get marked, the quicker
yeah,
you can
that's
move
right.
on. So yeah,
Exactly. No, it's true. Very true. Well, thank you so much, Steve. Stephen, I appreciate it. And I might end the recording.
beautiful.
Awesome.